contains images and voices of people who have died.
Many Aboriginal Australians have enlisted and served in Australia's Defence Forces since 1901, and several have won decorations. But the first to be promoted to a commissioned rank was Reg Saunders of Victoria.
My philosophy is that once a person undertakes to do something, no matter how big or how small, that person should do it to the best of his or her ability.
That philosophy may account for the way Reg conducted himself, while helping pave the road to ultimate victory for his country and his people. Reginald Walter Saunders was born just outside Framlingham Aboriginal Reserve in Victoria on 7th of August 1920. Reg's mother died in 1924, and shortly after her death, he was taken by his father, along with his brother Harry, to the Lake Conda Mission, where he received his primary education.
I didn't like being away from my family, so I left school at 14 to go to work as a mill hand.
Reg knew from an early age that he was always going to serve his country. At first, he wanted to become a pilot, but became impatient. Reg enlisted in the 2nd AIF in April 1940. There, he was promoted to the rank of Lance Corporal within 6 weeks. 3 months later, he was promoted to Sergeant. The first fighting Reg saw was in Libya, where he joined the battalion as a reinforcement. Then, on 9th of April 1941, Reg accompanied his battalion to Greece.
In Crete, I took part in fighting against air attacks. This was another horrible campaign which saw the British retreat. The Germans gave the British and Australian troops 2 choices. One, to be captured, and the other, to try and escape back to North Africa.
Reg was one of several hundred troops left behind. Reg studied the local dialect and began to wear Cretan garments. He became friends with some local villagers that helped his survival.
For me, assimilating with the Greeks was an easy task. I had dark skin and could easily pass as someone from Mediterranean descent.
After almost a full year of hiding out, they were secretly taken off the island by a British submarine in 1941. Soon after returning to Australia, in August 1942, Reg was posted to New Guinea, where he proceeded to the Owen Stanley Range. New Guinea was where Reg felt most at home in his conflicts.
I preferred fighting in the jungle. You had more cover in the jungle. And being a bush boy, I was at home there, because every time you ducked down, you were under cover. In the desert, if you ducked down, they just bounced bullets off you.
It was while in New Guinea that he was nominated for a promotion to a commissioned rank, the first Aboriginal Australian to have reached this level of command in the Australian Army. Reg later served in the Korean War, where he was promoted to captain in charge of C Company of the 3rd Battalion and took part in the famous Battle of Kapingong in 1951. It was during this battle that the battalion was awarded a US Presidential Unit Citation. After having fought the battle for Hill 317, Reg finally left Korea in October 1952 and resigned from the regular army in 1954. He was awarded an MBE in 1971 and was appointed to the Council of the Australian War Memorial in July 1985. Reg died on Friday the 2nd of March 1990, aged 69. Reg showed us that colour didn't matter. If you were the right man or woman for the job and you were willing to fight for it, anything was possible.